Welcome to another edition of Einstein Ages tutorial. This edition we are going to see the uses of some of AutoCAD 2D commands and tools. Without wasting time, let's start with the line command. To use the line command, you have to go to the ribbon, click on it once to activate it. It becomes activated when you see something like this. So you click on where you want your line to start to where you want it to end. Click and click on your escape. There you have your line command. So for this lesson, let me quickly have something like this. To be necessary, I'll be using it to show something else. So the next command is the polyline. You have the polyline. It's also used for drawing line or something like this. So one might wonder what is the difference between the line and the polyline. The difference between the line and the polyline is that the polyline acts like a block, whereas the line acts like an individual entity. How do I differentiate that? To do that, you can select a part of the line, but you can never select a part of the polyline except you have exploded. We're still going to see the use of that tool subsequently. The next tool is the cycle tool. Click on the command, click on your desktop where you want it. You have it. You have your cycle. The next is the arc. The arc command, click on it, have your arc. There are different ways of drawing your arc. Similarly, there are different ways of drawing your cycle depending on center radius, center diameter, how you want it. The next one is the rectangle, have it like this. The next is the ellipse. You click on the command, have something like this. It depends on how you want it. So let's leave it this way. The next is hatch. For you to hatch, you must have a closed boundary. So quickly allow me to move this a bit so I will be able to hatch the rectangle. So to hatch this rectangle, click on your hatch command. You pick your point. We discover that the rectangles are small. If I want to increase it for my scale, I'll come here, cancel it, maybe enter 60,000. You will discover that they've increased in size. So that's how to change the scale to make it look like what you want. So quickly, without wasting our time, let's go to the modify tools. So let's start in with the move. For you to use the move, you can click on select your object, then you click on move. You click on any part of the object or any desktop and shift it. You can see how I'm moving it. So that is all. You click on escape. I'm done with the move. The next command is the copy command. So for you to copy, you can either click on copy, then go and select your object, then click enter, then click where you want to copy it to. You see, I can keep copying it as much as I want. So that is, with that being done, let me zoom out my screen. Let's see this. So let's have something like this so that we can see it more. I can pan in and out. So with that being done, the next command is the stretch command. The stretch command is used. Click on the stretch, click on the line you want to stretch, click on enter, you drag the line to where you want to stretch it to. I hope you can see this line. I'm moving this line to this point. I'll stretch it to this place. So that's how the stretch works. You see it has been moved from this point to this point. So that is the use of the stretch. The next command is the rotate. The rotate, you can click on it, click on your object you want to rotate, click on enter. You can see it. I'm rotating it. I can leave it like this. So I rotated it vertically. So the next one is the mirror command. If I want to mirror this object, I can click on the mirror command, click on the object that I want to mirror, click on enter. So I can take it like this. You can see it appearing until it gets to how I want it. So I click on enter, I click on it, and click on enter, and it appears there. The next one is the scale. If I want to scale this object, maybe it's too small, click on the object, click on scale, click on it. So if I want it times 2, I'll enter 2 and to scale it up to 2, or twice the size of the initial object. The next one is the trim command. For you to use the trim command, maybe let's quickly see something like this. We have a line that is this way. We have another line that is coming this way. So for me to use the trim command, I can click on my trim. So the first thing I'm expected to do is to select the border line that I want to trim to. So I click on it, I click on enter, then I will now come and select the line I want to trim. You can See, I have trimmed. So let's assume there's another line here, and I want to extend this line to this line. So I will come here, I'll select my extend. I click on the line I want to extend to, then I click on enter. Then I'll come and select the line I want to extend. See, it has been extended. So the next tool is the fillets and the chamfer. So for the fillet is used for drawing curved edges. So let me delete this. Let me have another line automatically like this. Let's have something like this so that we'll see both. So I have this. I want to use the fillet. Come here, click on the fillet. I select the line I want to fillet. So I will click on my down arrow. Come and click on the radius. I will enter the radius I want it to be. Let's say 100. Click on enter. Click on the line. See, it's too small. What if I zoom out? You will discover that it has formed a curved edge. If the curve is not okay for me, I can click on regenerate to make it look more like a curve. So the next one is the chamfer. For the chamfer, we can still, let's quickly just draw another line so that we can have something like this. The chamfer is used to make sharp edges. It's also similar to that. So I can have this, click on the chamfer, click on this, then you click on your down arrow key on your desktop. You select your distance, then you indicate if you want it to chamfer around 100, click on enter. 100 by 100, you click on enter, you select the next line, and you can see it has formed a sharp edge. So that's how to use that. The next tool is the array tool. So you click on it. The array tool is used to multiply a particular line or a particular shape equally. Instead of using the copy, you can just come and click on the array, select the object, click on enter, and you can see it has increased. If I want to reduce it, I will come and click on this, I'll reduce it. So if I want it to increase in this size, I'll come here, click on it, and it will be increasing. Can you see it? So that's how to use the array command. So the next one is the offset. The offset, I said initially, no, the next one is the explode. Let's use the explode. The explode, if I have this, if I have a poly line, I want to explode it to make it look like a line. So I select the object, I come here and click on explode, and you discover that it is acting like an individual line. I can select one particular side of the line without having to select everything. Then the next one is the offset. The offset is used to offset something from another thing, just like the name. So for me to use the offset, I can click on offset, then I'll specify how far I want it to offset to. So let's say maybe 500. So I click on this 500. If it's not bigger, you will discover that it's too small. I have to zoom out. Can you see the line? Can zoom it. So I've offset these two lines, offset it. So with that being said, I think that is all about the basic tools you use in AutoCAD 2D. Like our page on Facebook, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our channels, watch our videos. We're also on Facebook. You can follow us on Facebook at AJ Edu, on Instagram AJ Edu. Subscribe, invite your friends to come and learn new things. We love you. Thank you very much.